This is an insane card trick with only 4 cards. You get a couple random cards from the deck, and 1 from the middle. Okay, sweet, we have our 4 queens. Okay, so for the trick we're going to be using these 4 queens in a very specific way, okay? Well, first, I'm going to get a prediction out of the deck for later. So I'm going to just go through the deck and pick 1 card out, and I'll keep it here for the rest of the trick. I then spread the cards and let the spectator choose any card they want. Let's say they chose the Jack of Hearts. This is a completely free choice. They could sign this card, but I don't want to wreck my cards, so we'll just leave it like this. We'll leave it in the middle like this, and give it some shuffles. There. Now, we're going to take our 4 queens from before, and we're going to use them. For this trick, all you need are the 4 queens. You can do like I did in the intro, where I took all the queens out, or you can just grab them out of the deck. The way I did it is I take 1 queen, put it second from the top, 1 on the bottom, and then 2 more on top. I then do a force where I hold the 4th card under, and then drop it. Then apply pressure with your thumb and pointer finger, and when you throw the cards, these 2, top and bottom, slide off. Now the last one, thumb and middle finger holding the edges with both hands, pick up a couple of the cards like a little break, and when you move apart like this, your finger contacts and pulls it off. It just looks like you're throwing it from the middle, but you're throwing it from the top. And that's how I got the 4 queens to the top, or out of the deck. You can do whatever you want, make up your own little routine for it, but yeah. Then you display all 4 queens, and when you do it, you in-jog the last one. Then you flip it over, and when you're going to pick up the cards, push down with your thumb and forward, and only pick up the top 3 cards. That leaves 1 queen at the top. Put these over here, make sure they're kind of squared up, otherwise it can look like there's only 3. Because they think that there's 4 queens right there. Then you go behind and pick out a prediction. You're just getting the queen back and putting it down. But don't show them that. Then tell them we'll get back to this later. Spread out the cards. Let's say they pick whatever card they want. This is a completely free choice. And then any method you know of bringing a card to the top of the deck, just do that. I did one where you pull the card to the bottom of the deck and then overhand shuffle it to the top. And I did a false shuffle after that where I in-jogged the card, shuffled off, used the break, shuffled to the break, and then threw all the cards on. And that brought their card to the top. Any way you know how to bring a card to the top, just do that. Then say we'll take the 4 queens, pick up the queens, throw them on the deck. Count off 4 cards, and now you've loaded their selection into your packet. Then display the cards, and when you do it, switch the top and bottom. So this is the top, you're like, these are the 4 cards, and you switch them. Then you'll do an Umsley count, which I'm not going to teach, because I will not be able to teach it well. But you're basically displaying 4 cards, but they think it's 4 cards, but you're only showing 3. Look up tutorials for it. I won't be able to teach it. It's hard. Yeah. But basically just do an Umsley count, then flip the cards back over, show them again, switch the bottom card in the top half and the top card in the bottom half. So you're showing the cards, switch them, and then do that. Then square them all up and do a double lift and say we'll take 1 card and put it over here. Then say we're left with 3 cards, bring the top card to the bottom. Like we're left with 3 cards and just casually bring it to the bottom. Then do another double lift, and put this card at the bottom. Then say the cards you just saw are now back in my hand. If they remember what suit they were, that's better. Or if it happens that they're both red, then that happens. You put down both red cards, but the red cards are back in here. If that happens, if you put the queens in different arrangements, then that happens different ways. Drop these cards down. Now, there are cards at the top. It's not in the middle. The queen you put down is in the middle. Now what you do is you take the bottom card, flip it over, and put on top. Then take the new bottom card and flip it over. This gives the illusion that you're flipping over two cards, and the one in the middle is their card. But what's actually, it's just like, and in the middle is your card. That one. These two are at the bottom. Basically, it's just a way of moving the top card to the middle. And then you show them their card, and how it's no longer in the deck. If it was a signed card, it'd be even cooler if you want to use like a Sharpie or something on it, or like a piece of tape, and then put a signature on the tape if you don't want to ruin your cards. But yeah, that's basically the whole trick, and I hope you enjoy.